The New York Times reports that former CIA Director James Woolsey has died at the age of 84, a stroke being the cause. Woolsey was a lawyer and arms control negotiator who briefly led the Central Intelligence Agency under President Bill Clinton, a tenure that was marked by tension and controversy. Born in Oklahoma, Woolsey followed an impressive academic path. He earned degrees from Stanford, was a Rhodes Scholar at Oxford, and then attended Yale Law School. These credentials prepared him for a long career in Washington, where he worked as a high-powered lawyer while also serving in public roles for both Democrats and Republicans. Early on he served as Under-Secretary of the Navy during Jimmy Carter's administration and later worked on arms control negotiations for the Reagan White House. In 1989 he was named the United States ambassador to the negotiations of a treaty limiting conventional forces in Europe, a hall duty under President George H.W. Bush that kept him in the center of Cold War awareness. When Bill Clinton took office in 1993, he appointed Woolsey as director of the CIA, a move that surprised many because Clinton had little experience in foreign policy or national security matters and Woolsey was known for a hawkish background that seemed to suit Republican views. The two men never developed a close rapport, meeting only twice a month for National Security Council meetings. It was reported that when a drunk pilot crashed a small propeller aircraft on the south lawn of the White House in 1994, Woolsey joked that he was the one who had tried to see President Clinton. Woolsey's brief tenure at the CIA coincided with several major events. In 1993, the first World Trade Center bombing shook the nation. The same year, a terrorist shooting near the agency's headquarters killed 2 people and wounded 3. The period also saw a peace dividend after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Many veteran Kremlinologists retired or were reassigned, leaving the U.S. intelligence community less prepared to sense the rise of a hostile Russia under Vladimir Putin. The agency's morale was further tested in 1994 when Aldrich Ames, a CIA case officer, was arrested for treason after having shared highly classified information with Moscow for 9 years. Ames has been described as one of the most damaging American spies in history. After leaving the CIA, Woolsey shifted further right. He publicly supported the 2003 U.S.-led invasion of Iraq and later voiced backing for Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, an endorsement that surprised those who had seen him as a more traditional Democrat. Concluding his public life, Woolsey spent his final years at home in Washington, where he passed away. His wife, Conchita Sarnoff Woolsey, confirmed that a stroke was the cause of death. Woolsey will be remembered for a career that spanned the administrations of Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton, for a brief but tough leadership role at the CIA, and for his later support of hawkish foreign policy initiatives. Sign off. Thank you for listening. Keep the conversation going and remember to check out the links in the description for more details on this complex figure in American security history.